welcome back to my channel. Here we are going to be working on the construction of the isometric view of this object. These views are given in first angle projection. This is the front elevation and this is the left end elevation. As I usually say, as a technical drawing student, you should be able to identify the front elevation and the end elevation and also the plan, and also you'll be able to know whether the views are given in first angle projection or third angle projection, which I believe your teacher will have explained that to you. Okay, so as I said, so this is the front elevation and this is the left end elevation when we are looking at the object in this direction. All right, so we are to make the isometric view of this object, and the front elevation, we have distance from here to here to be 75 millimeters, thickness from here to here is 15, and from here to here is 15. From here on this surface to this point is 40, and from here to here is 25. And those are dimensions that we have on the front elevation. While on the end elevation, we have the distance from here to here is 45 millimeters, and then we have that the thickness from here to here is 15 millimeters. Then what will be the distance from here to here? If you look at this, distance from here to here is also equal to distance from here to here. So if from here to here is 15, so that means we have to break this 45 into 3, and that is 15, 15, 15. So let's take note of that. Also in the end elevation, we have the lowest point here. The lowest point is here in the end elevation. So how are we going to position this object to make sure that we produce its isometric view? And then, as I usually say, you take note of the main part of the object that will give you the solid part when you or solid view in isometric when you transform it. Okay, now there is a dimension that I didn't put here because I made this drawing using AutoCAD. I forgot to put the distance from here to here, but this distance from here to here, I will take it as 15 millimeters. Now let's start and see how this can be done. So the first thing that we are going to do is to produce this shape here as we see it here without this line. Produce this shape as we see it here without this line, taking note of the lowest point, and this is how you have to do it. Now what you have to do first is to draw a short horizontal line like this. Okay, then we take our set square, so 30 degrees set square. So you draw a line from this point in this direction. Okay, draw a line in this direction, and then let's indicate the lowest point. This is the lowest point here, so lowest point A. So we write A here. Always indicate the lowest point. And then so from this point here, point A here, so make a vertical line, a short vertical line, then take a measurement of 45 millimeters from this point, 45 millimeters from this point. So this is 45 millimeters here. So at this point here, and draw a vertical line. At this point, draw a vertical line. So this is the vertical line. Then on this line, so take a measurement of 15 millimeters, and then transfer this distance, transfer it. So transfer it here like this. Okay, and then now break this 45 into 3. That is 15 millimeters each. So this is 15 millimeters, and this is another 15 millimeters here. So now at this point, erect a vertical line. At this point here, so erect a vertical line. So draw it like this, and come to this point here. Also erect a vertical line. Now, what is the height? So what is the total height? So from this point to this point, it is 40 millimeters, which is what we have in the front elevation. So from this point here, take a measurement of 40 millimeters up. This is 40 millimeters here. Okay, so now we can now draw a line from here to join this together like this. All right, so you can see that we have produced in isometric this T-shape. Okay, so inverted T-shape, we have produced it here. Now the next thing that we are going to do to make it a solid object as an isometric block is that, so we come to this point here. Okay, so draw a line in this direction with 30 degrees set square. Okay, then come to this point, draw a line in this direction with 30 degrees set square. You come to this point, you draw a line in this direction, then come to this point here, to this point on this side, draw a line. You touch this one, okay? Then you come up here, so draw a line in this direction, and then come to this point, draw a line in this direction. Alright, so having done that, the next thing that we are going to do is that the total length from here to here is 75. So we have to take 75 from this point backward like this. So take a measurement of 75 millimeters. So this is 75 millimeters here. Okay. Then at this point, draw a vertical line. At this point, so draw a vertical line. So like this. And then turn this to this side. So draw this line, let it touch this line here. Then coming to this point, so draw a vertical line. So you draw a vertical line, and then so you come to this point. So draw this line in this direction. So draw the line in this direction. Alright, so with what we have here, so let's see the next thing that we are going to do. The next thing that we are going to do is that we need to create this distance here. So this distance, as I said, that from this end, we take 15 millimeters forward. From this point, we take 15 millimeters forward for us to draw this line. So this is this point. So this point that we have here, this is where we have it, where that 75 millimeters end. So we now take 15 from this point, take 15 millimeters inward. Okay, so this is 15 millimeters. So then, so just draw this line. So draw this line, let it touch this, like this, okay? And then, so you come to this point, draw a vertical line, okay? Then this point, draw a vertical line. Draw this line in this direction with 30 degrees set square. Alright, so now, next that we are going to do is that we need to locate this point. We need to locate this point, and this point from this here, from this line, which is this point here, is 25 millimeters forward. So come to this point here. So to the point at this end. So take 25 millimeters forward. So this is 25 millimeters. So transfer this point with the 30 degrees set square set like this. So transfer it to this point. Okay. Alright. So next, we need to locate this point here. So which is from this surface, from this line, it is 15 millimeters. That is from this point. Take 15 millimeters up, so come here like this, take a measurement of 15 millimeters up. This is 15 millimeters. So transfer this distance, transfer it to this side. Okay, so we have the point here. So for us to produce this bent line, okay, this inclined line, so we need to join this point and this point together, and at the same time we also join this point and this point together. So this is how it goes. So I will use my pen, okay, my black pen, to join them together at the same time. So just join this together like this. Okay, then you join these 2 points together. Join these 2 points together. Alright, so the solid is already there. It's already there. So I'm going to bring out the feasible outlines and edges, and then I will show you what I've done after that. But before that, there is a line. This line must go inward. So this line, so it must go inward like this. So it goes down like that. So let me bring out the feasible outlines and edges of this object using thick continuous line with my black pen. Then I will come back and you see how it looks. Alright, so this is the isometric view of the blocks, as simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice. It is mandatory that you practice technical drawing so that you can master it and be able to solve any problem that has to do with technical drawing. Thank you, keep on practicing, and God bless you.